In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use an impact sprinkler and how to calibrate it so you're putting the correct amount of water on your lawn, especially during those hot summer months. So please stay tuned and learn all about how to use an impact sprinkler. So here is the Melnor impact sprinkler that I purchased on Amazon. And it came in 3 pieces. It came with this metal piece base, the actual sprinkler, which I already screwed it on, but you just screwed it on there. Pretty easy. And it comes with this little quick connect tool. I haven't really played around with this too much, so I'm not sure how that quite works, but apparently it's supposed to make it easier for you to connect the hose to the base in a quicker fashion. So today I'm going to test this guy out, configure him, and figure out how much time I need to get a half an inch of water on my lawn. So to figure out how much sprinkle water I'm going to need to get half an inch, I'm going to use 3 of these glass containers that I have. A lot of people use tuna cans. I don't have any tuna cans at this point. But people use tuna cans because the depth of those are an inch, and so it's a really easy tool to work with. You can see how long it takes to fill half that tuna can. So I'm going to use this as my tool and just use a ruler to measure out how much water I have after 10 minutes of using my sprinkler. I'm going to place these into different spots of the lawn and just take an average between the 3 glass jars I have here. So I'm going to place this in a spot, run it for 10 minutes, time it with my cell phone, and then after those 10 minutes I'm going to grab the jars and measure out the water with a ruler and take an average between the 3 glass jars. So that's my process, and we'll see how that works. Here's the impact sprinkler now. A couple of things. I put a couple rocks because when I first turned the water on, this thing kind of went flying and made a mess. So it might be good to just put a couple rocks or bricks or something heavy onto the base. This thing here can move around, and right now it's down like this. This will control how far the water goes. So if it's down, it won't go as far. If you open it up, just move it up, it will allow the water to go further. So that's just how to control that. And then to control where this thing goes, you have these 2 metal prongs, and this thing has a little needle. I don't know if you could see it, but it can only go to this extent. So you can move these things around. These little things, they move. I'm not going to move it right now because I have it in a good spot, but you can move these things around to get how you want this thing spread. So you can move that around, you can move this around. I didn't play with the screw here too much, but those are the main controls. And like I said, this thing is a light base, so you might want to have a couple rocks to stabilize it. Now I'm going to check to see my glass jars. I ran it for 10 minutes. So I have one here. Carefully grab these. Alright, so I have these glass jars. I'm going to measure the height of the water in these glass jars. So I measured the water in each of these, and it was about 1/4 inch for each. Maybe one was a little less. So I think when I do this next time, to get a full 1/2 inch, I'll run it for 20 minutes, maybe actually 25 minutes, make it a little longer, and I'll do this experiment again, measure it, make sure it is actually ½ an inch using 25 minutes. If it's still not ½ an inch, then it can play around with the numbers there. But I think 25 minutes will work out in my case.